The rate of a certain chemical reaction is directly proportional to the square of the concentration of chemical A present and inversely proportional to the concentration of chemical B present. If the concentration of chemical B is increased by 100%, which of the following is closest to the percent change in the concentration of chemical A required to keep the reaction rate unchanged? So this one seems like a good candidate for choosing smart numbers, but first we still gotta translate our equation here accurately. So if we know the reaction rate, so is proportional to the square of the concentration of chemical A present. So that is as the rate or as the concentration of A goes up, the rate of the reaction should also go up, and it's inversely proportional to the concentration of chemical B present. And so that's A squared over B. So now as A squared goes up, the rate goes up, and as B goes up, the rate goes down. So let's say we start concentration of A is 4, and our concentration of B is equal to 2. So what would our reaction rate be? So our reaction rate that would be equal to 4 squared over 2, which is 16 over 2. So they would just be equal to 8. And so now we're saying we have these new values. If the concentration of chemical B is increased by 100%, so 100% increase over 2, 100% increase means a doubling. So B is now 4. We want to keep our reaction rate the same. So it should still be 8. So what do we know then? So 8 is equal to A squared over 4. A squared is equal to 32. Therefore, A should just be equal to the square root of 32, which is fine. This should still work out. What are the following is closest to the percent change in the concentration of chemical A? Okay, so we got to estimate now. So percent change is new minus old over old, and we're talking about the concentration of chemical A, so that's just A, right? That's not A squared. That's still just A, so this should be rad 32 minus 4 all over 4. So what is rad 32 approximately? So we can factor, so rad 16 times rad 2, which is equal to 4 rad 2. Rad 2 is about 1.4. So what's 4 times 1.4? 14 times 4 is 56. So this will be about 5.6. So we got 5.6 minus 4 all over 4 is our percent increase. And this is 1.6 over 4, which is the same as 16 over 40. So what is that? So divide by 8 is 2/5. So it is about a 40% increase, which is D.